Oh, hey, you're back. Yeah, it's been a minute. Well, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here for another survey. Yeah, let me get everything pulled up. I know you know the drill, but just to reiterate, I'm not able to tell you who sponsored this survey. I'm not able to tell you really much about it at all. But anything that you feel uncomfortable with, just let me know. We won't make you answer anything you don't want to. Things like that. Yep. All right. Yeah, I will say that it does appear that the survey is New Year's oriented. I'm not sure who sponsored it or anything like that. But yeah, let me get everything I need pulled up here. Let's see. Okay. Yep. I think I have everything that I need pulled up here. Now, let's see here. Okay, perfect. And now, I know that I've seen you a few times, but can I have you verify your first and last name for me? Perfect. And your mailing address. Mm-hmm. All right. And then a phone number to reach you at. Let's see. Perfect. All right. So we can go ahead and get started. Is there anything you need before we get going? Water, coffee, tea? Yeah, I figured they would have offered at the front, but you never know. Okay, perfect. Getting everything pulled up for us. Have you had a happy winter so far? Yeah, it's definitely been an interesting one. All right, so let's see here. Got everything pulled up. Okay, so let's get started. Now, the first few questions are going to be more open-ended. They're not really a would you rather. And again, if you feel like skipping them for whatever reason, be sure to let me know. Yeah, we will eventually get to some would you rather questions. And then let's see, we do have a couple more open-ended ones. And then let's see. Yeah, it looks like we've got some kind of would you rather, like this or that. Yeah. So it should be pretty straightforward. Nothing you haven't dealt with before. Okay, so let's get started on the more open-ended questions. So question 1 is, do you have any New Year's traditions? Oh, and before we get too far, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off. So this survey is actually being recorded. Yes, it's being audio recorded and then it will be transcribed. So that way I don't have to necessarily type out everything that you're saying, which is handy. It's handy for me. So yeah, so I've gone ahead and I've got that going. And of course, do you consent to being recorded? Okay, perfect. Fantastic. So I've got that noted. The recording is started. Everything is looking great. Okay, so do you have any New Year's traditions? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Now, similarly, do you usually have a New Year's resolution, big or small? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like yeah, that's fair. I like this one. So this one is a would you rather, kind of. Now, would you rather go out for New Year's Eve or stay in? Why or why not? Yeah, that's how they get you. The would you rather's. They want you to elaborate why or why not. Mm-hmm. Okay. And let's see. So the next one. Have you been able to stick to any of your 2023 New Year's resolutions or the previous year's New Year's resolution? Yeah, if you set one, were you able to stick to it? Yeah, I mean, you're the one who sets the parameters, so you tell me. Okay. Do you usually watch the New Year's Eve countdown in New York? Either seeing it in person, watching it online. Do you watch the ball drop, as they say? Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh, this one's one of my favorites because it's about food. I'm not biased, I promise. Do you have a favorite snack, meal, or appetizer that you like to see either at a New Year's party or to have on New Year's Eve? Oh my gosh, I love those too. Yeah. Can you tell that it's my lunchtime after this? I know, I know. You always come in right as I'm about to have lunch, but I'm always happy to see you. Okay. Do you have any professional New Year's resolutions? Like get a big promotion, getting a raise, maybe switching jobs? Any of that sound awesome? Yeah, I'm not allowed to influence your answer, but those are more of what we typically see. You know, that's one I haven't heard before, actually. And let's see here. Have you ever seen a fireworks display during New Year's Eve? If so, where was it? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of that. The more you know. This one is also a fun one. Have you ever gone to a New Year's Eve party that was a black tie event? Yeah, like a fancy New Year's Eve party. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So that concludes this section of the open ended New Year's questions. Right. Okay, so next up, we are on to some this or that, or would you rather questions. So, would you rather go to a house party or a cocktail party for New Year's Eve? All right. Would you rather dress up or casual and comfy? So, yeah, similar to like a black tie event or just something casual. Or pajama party. Okay. Then fireworks or sparklers? Okay. Wonderful. So let's see. For a New Year's Eve photo booth, would you rather see classy or funny props? Okay. Let's see. Would you rather do a New Year's Eve marathon or a polar bear plunge? Yeah, neither is not an option. But that's what I would pick. What? All right. January challenges, yay or nay? And if you haven't heard of January challenges, don't worry. It's usually something kind of specific, either to like your job or to like online things. Okay. And then New Year's Eve bingo or New Year's Eve never have I ever? Okay. All right. I like it. Now, let's see. Now, these next ones are a little open ended as well. So, is there a fashion trend that you would like to leave behind this year? Yeah, it can be any fashion trend. All right. Is there a social media trend you would leave behind in this year? All right. Similarly, is there an interior design trend or kind of home decor trend you would like to leave behind this year? Oh my God, I agree. Similarly, is there a food or diet trend you would like to leave behind? Mm-hmm. Similar to the fashion trend or social media trend, is there a beauty trend you would like to leave behind? Mm. Okay. Now, this one is more media based. Is there a song, movie, franchise, some kind of media that you would like to leave behind in this past year? Mm, okay. And then also, is there a brand that you want to leave behind? Yeah, like a brand that you're like, nope, no longer going to shop from them. Even if you've never shopped from them. One that you've decided is just not it. Okay. Okay. I like it. So now these ones are a little more positive. It is kind of negative to, talk about what you want to leave behind or, things like that. But these ones are a little more positive. So, what did this previous year teach you about teamwork? All right. Yeah, all of these are what did this year teach you about? So, what did this year teach you about family? Yeah, you know, that's an answer we've heard quite a bit, and I like that. Similarly, what did this year teach you about friendship? Hmm. All right. What did this year teach you about yourself? Yeah, I like that one too. All right, now we're moving on to more open ended questions. So, this one is kind of about some highlights. So, what was your favorite place you visited this year? I love that. Wonderful. Okay, and is there an achievement from this past year that you're particularly proud of? Maybe a new skill you learned? Okay. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay. Now, what is something that you loved about this past year? Aw, yeah, I like these questions. They're warm and fuzzy, you know? All right. Now, the last question, you've done so well. The last question that I have for you today is if you could celebrate New Year's Eve in any way, at any place, what would you choose to do? Who would you choose to do it with? Tell me your dream scenario of celebrating the new year. Okay. That's amazing. Yeah, I love that. That's so cool. That does sound amazing. And honestly, I've never heard that one either. So, yeah, it's lovely. Yeah. Okay. So, those are all of the questions that I have for you today. Again, it was, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now, again, as you know, the front desk will get you all set up. They will get you squared away in terms of compensation, things like that. They'll see if there are any other surveys that you're eligible for. But those are all of the questions that I have. Yeah, pretty easy this time, huh? Well, I hope you have a wonderful new year. I hope you celebrate safely. I hope you take care of yourself. And I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Yeah, I'll show you out.